I don't know if anybody's here. I shouldn't even be live yet. Okay. Alrighty. Well, there's an interesting fella here in Tampa. I just jumped on to, yeah, my dog's barking, as you can hear. I just jumped on to, because there's a gentleman here streaming from Tampa. Oh, Dookie, you got this bad. I'm mad. My cat. Um, Let me get his blankie. That is streaming live down there, and he's been confronted by a couple people, and I don't know, things may be getting a little crazy. I don't know, but I'll show you some Tampa content. I'm gonna do this for just update everybody on this, and then okay, why won't my phone? Um, I just come on to update everybody. It's starting to get dark. Oh, no sound. So I'm hoping. No, 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 no. Hey, Melinda. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm not playing an intro because I'm just doing. Hey, Britt. Um, I'm just doing this update for everybody since I did show you some of it earlier, and I seen things were getting a little heated in Tampa. And this dude that's down there, James Woolley, he's a whole kind of character. Okay, here we go. Hey, Steph.
Thank you for viewing. Go ahead and give it a share and give me a thumbs up.
But there was a gentleman bothering him earlier and telling him that the trash needed picked up and thrown out because there was a couple of Trump supporters there. They have just as much right to support him as the people who are there not supporting him have every right not to support him. You don't call them trash and want to throw them away. And somebody in the crowd sprayed pepper spray, and of course they blamed it on. Yeah, I'm streaming right. I'm streaming right from YouTube. I did that because with this stuff, you'll get out into a bigger audience instead of staying in our little community. And I'm trying to grow my channel. And I needed to learn how to do it. That's what today was, just playing with this and learning how to do the different things. That's what this morning was. And thank you all for sticking by me. I appreciate that. I knew I wasn't going to get a lot of people in here. This is more for experience for me. And yes, Sir Duke is right there. There he is. There's the Duke. There's the Duke. Hey, Dookie Doo. Kitty kitty. Poochie poo. Hi, Sir Dookie. Hi, Sir Dookie. What you doing? Is he gonna meow meow for me? Come on, give me meow meow. Dookity doo. Dookity doo. He's not gonna give us a meow meow. Okay, back to the protest.
Why don't they just keep walking down? I mean, nobody's going to bother them.
I'll tell you what, but somebody also, like I said, put out pepper spray. And of course, they were blaming a couple of MAGA supporters that were there, but it wasn't. It was this girl that was going to, that right before, conveniently, before the pepper spray, there was a lady going around handing out masks. And she needs to be careful because, see, Florida's got a real tight, they don't put up with that shit. Not like, you know, And they will arrest you.
All right, Stag Muppet.
Side eyeing me, my Duke.
Thank
Yeah,
you
he
so
was
much.
side eyeing me. He's not cooperating today. He's right there though.
Where'd you
There's his
get the
paws.
roses at?
There's him at. There him is.
You know, I would take one, but I won't carry it around. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is Tampa.
Thank you.
Then we'll switch to LA. I'm hoping that huge crowd in LA, because it's going to be getting dark soon. Oh wait, they're 3 or 4 hours behind us, huh? Well, they got a few hours, but it usually I'm hoping just because it gets dark they don't start kicking off. But there's protests going on everywhere. DC, Ohio, Michigan. I played the news report earlier about the politicians that were murmured and the other two that were shot.
So it
Pretty
looks like
sad,
that's
and they're saying it was because of this. So
slowly
let's hope
dispersing
not.
out
Let's
here.
hope that. Hey, Cool
Slowly
Cola,
dispersing.
you used to live there, Tampa? Yeah, I'm a couple hours away. I think
Is that
about
Elon
what, three,
Chunk?
4 hours.
Look, it's Elon Chunk.
I haven't seen
Elon
any
Chunk.
law enforcement or anything. I know over here in Orlando, in this part of Central Florida, the sheriffs have very little patience. Let's put it that way. There's only so much they'll tolerate. They're not going to tolerate people putting on pepper spray, passing out mass bursts, and then shooting off pepper spray. They're just not going to tolerate none of that.
Is that Alice? Looks like Alice.
So
Looks
I got
like
to figure
Alice.
out.
That's
Sorry, guys.
that's across town.
But I'll switch it up and we'll go back to the drum. But there's some other news stories though. Oh, that I want to
Those have been
talk
sitting
to you
there all
guys, show
day.
you guys about. Oh, you was born in DeLand? That's not far from me. Yeah, that's not far from me at all. Definitely different streaming this way. Thank you. No, I need it for this one. I need it for this one. Gotta take it out of the wall.
My feet are hurt.
I'm sure you've been standing there all day, dude. What do you do with my? What do you do with my plug-in? Oh, sorry guys. I don't mean to. Trying to plug my thing in. Bear with me. This is all new to me. I'm learning this today just as we go along. And Sir Duke is not being a good co-host. He really isn't. He's not helping me. He keeps covering my phone. Okay. Got it under control. Hey, Jem.
No riots are going to happen in downtown
No
Tampa.
kings love from Canada. We don't have any
If
kings
they feel
here,
like
so I
that
don't
was
even
going to
get
happen,
this.
it would be over
Because
today.
I knew to me.
Lights have been
I
foul
forgot
language.
tomorrow was Father's
Other
Day. I thought it was next weekend. Oh, jeez. I miss Florida, but Tennessee ain't bad either. And my brother moved to Tennessee 2 years ago from California. He retired from the Army, and then he got a job at one of those really expensive private schools as head of security. And then he just totally retired. And he loves Tennessee. I wish our presidents were required to have military service, being age limit when you're too old. The only thing is, I don't like the way the chat shows up on here. And I don't know if you can change that. I'll figure it out. But look, Dick's sleeping right by my phone. See him? Some co host. Look at my co host. He's out like a light bulb. Look at that. He is out like a light bulb. Duke, you're fired. Hope you guys don't mind me showing him. Oh, you do? My brother lives outside of Nashville. But when all that stuff was going on with Betty and them down there, he was up in Lake Michigan because they had a big house, lake house they were selling because they just wanted to downsize and just get a small cabin or something just for them up there in the lakes. So that's where they spend their summers, most of their summers.
You are on the wrong side of history. You lost the Civil War, you fucking losers. Fucking traitor ass losers. You guys are Canadian. Do you have a crush on us? Don't tell me.
Wow. Dude, you definitely fired, dude. Oh, it's bad. It's why I'm inside, because it's just too humid. It's muggy outside, but we'll end up back out there. It's my allergies are driving me nuts. Hey, Zero. Kelly, 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 ditto.
No, Echo, refresh your screen. It's
Well,
not it's your
I
screen.
think it'd be cool to hang out with Terry Lynn. I do. I'd love to meet her. I think she'd be a hoot to hang out with. Say what you want. I know I've reviewed her. But after that shit they pulled on her many times, I totally seen, and just watching her, I totally seen a different person. And I truly believe she was out there because she cared. And let's face it, who else was going around putting up flyers and posters? No one? I know, but and come on, she loves kitty cats.
You keep following them, they keep coming back.
Yeah, he always does. Well, he's laying on them. He's right here. He's laying on them. He's like, they're mine. See his paw? Nope, you can't have it.
Run followers on TikTok. Don't let this guy silence you. He is
He's
our
only half
leader.
on his blankie.
With him.
And
You're an
see, he,
idiot.
he,
Vote
he
with
knows
him.
he's supposed to be on his
Vote
blankie.
yourself.
He's lucky I'm changing the sheet because otherwise he'd be in trouble. Yeah, that's why they have their own blankies. So, yeah, he's spoiled. He's he's like, I'm going to sleep. This crazy woman's gonna bath me tonight.
He's having fun with his $13 megaphone.
This dude was having a fit because he lost one of his Five Below earbuds or ear things, and I'm like, well, they're from Five Below. Yeah, he knows he is. He knows, Britt. He knows he is. Yeah, that's why they have to because he has a lot.
Doesn't
He
look
has
like whatever
thick.
he says
It's
he
not
wears on his
long,
wig.
but he has thick. He's just so loaded with hair. And my dog has that short brindle pit hair, which is a son of a to clean up. So, and they go outside. Well, Dookie only goes on the patio. He goes out in the yard if I take him out on his leash. But the dog goes out, to go potty. But they go outside and stuff. So I don't want to lay in it. They know the rules. Like he's half on his blankie. I don't exactly have it spread out either. If I did, he'd be right on it because he loves this one. This one's nice and soft. He's like, nope, Mom, I'm sleeping on the job. No tips for you, Duke. Ah, I see a police officer.
Let me go back up
If
here.
you notice, they're not letting the protesters block the roads. I seen in LA, which we'll switch over to LA in a minute. My aunt's cat is full of fur too and fluffy. Yeah, Duke is like he's he's over 30 pounds. Yeah,
Are
he's
you
a big
doing all this?
tomcat. He's a chunky
Are you
monk.
doing all
He's
this
a chunky
protesting?
tomcat, but he's a
Trying to
big
make the city
tomcat.
of Tampa give the homeless housing. You didn't hear about that? Yeah. Most of the homeless are coming from
You know, I brush him a
what?
lot and stuff,
They come from
but it
the
just
homeless. Yeah, but this
is a never-ending
Dave
battle.
is trying to make the mayor
And no matter
create
where
housing for
you
the
put a
houseless.
blankie down
We don't have rent control here.
or
No,
anything on
no,
the
it's
floor, and he
free,
just thinks it's
free
his,
housing,
and right away he's on it.
not rent control.
Anywhere he just thinks it's
You
his,
only rent
because they're used to
control is
me
when you
putting
have a
blankets
job
down
and
for
you
him to
pay
lay
rent.
on.
That's the only way to keep
So
it.
now every time something goes down, he just thinks it's for him.
All right, hey, you stay safe. Is that where you go, Lavish? Oh, okay.
Lavish Hair Studio, dude, don't be a clown. I don't know who this dude is, but he's on James Woolley. He has 7,100 and over 7,000 subs. He's got 60 people watching, which is pretty good for this content.
What time is it? What time is it over there?
Oh, Duke, did I move the phone from you? I'm sorry, Duke. I'm sorry, Sir Duke. Oh, lay back down. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm gonna break down and take some allergy medicine. My sinuses are killing me, and I don't see where I've got to take something. I can't handle it. You lazy boy, yeah.
Hey, y'all be sure to go.
Yeah, he's
Y'all
cute
go
when he's
follow
sleeping.
his streets.
He's not biting my
Eyes on
cords
the
or
state.
pulling them out of the
You
computer
want eyes on the state and follow his
or
streets?
biting
How many
me.
views on TikTok? Huh?
He's
TikTok
supposed to be
just
my
took it down.
co-host.
15,000
Bet
views.
you if I had a bag of
Ask your
treats, he'd be
followers.
up and
Tell
excited.
your viewers to go follow me also. Follow my YouTube and my chick, James Worley. All right, I got you. All right. For sure, be safe.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
they
thought
took
that
it
was
down.
weird that right before the so-called
It took
pepper
what
spray
10 minutes ago?
by
Oh, this street?
Magna, which
This street?
there's a handful of people there from that, and they weren't in that crowd. They were across
TikTok
the
took the
street.
stream down.
I just think it's strange that as soon as the lady was handing out masks, that the pepper spray happened. Trying to kick something off, I think, in my opinion. Hey, they're sitting down. They're smart, man. They're
Thanks,
smart.
sir.
Take a break, get off your feet. I know it's got to be hot and humid in Tampa, too. Hey, everybody coming in. If you're in, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. If you're not subbed up, sub on up. We also have channel memberships. You can become. What is that? Why is he? Oh, then he was telling people to pick up their garbage. I have no idea what he's showing. Oh, stickers found laying all over the ground. F Trump, all this stuff. I wouldn't spend my money on that. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's hot and dry. Not dry, but hot and humid. Yeah, he doesn't like Betty. That would wake him up. Her cackle would wake him up. Dude, city of Tampa's closed. It's the weekend. Of course they are. I don't know what this dude's doing now.
Free, free pizza
Wow,
time.
look at that
Free
garbage.
pizza time. Free pizza time. Free pizza time. Free pizza
Oh, dude,
time.
don't even touch that
Free
pizza.
pizza
You don't know
time.
who had it. Gross. Yeah, it gets you. This time of year's, this couple months of the year drives me bonkers. Other than that, the weather. Hey, Jabba Jones. The weather's beautiful down here, um, except for those couple months. Which one of these days I'm gonna win the lottery so I can go somewhere else for those couple of months. I don't know. Always raining too sometimes. I wish sometimes we need rain that we don't get. Cracks me up. We'll be in the middle of storm season, but won't have rain for weeks. People just leaving cases of water lay around. Yeah, get back to the protesters. He needs to turn his brightness down on his phone. Yeah, hey Brianna. Yeah, I'm playing with it today. It's been a learning experience today. Look who's joining me, my co-host. He's sleeping. Brianna, he fell asleep on the job. Yeah, Sir Duke, he's busted. He's, that's it. He's fired. Yeah, June 1st. June 1st till November. They say it's going to be a pretty active season, and the way winter was this year, yeah, that kind of gives me a little uneasy feeling about hurricane season this year, because winter was so crazy. Think you do. You're going to wake up. He's not waking up. He's not waking up. He's your dookie doo. Oh, I'll leave you be. Go to sleep. Dude, when you're going to stream out in the sunlight, you got to adjust your settings to stop that glare. And you can. No, you can't. Look at him covering my. He just took our video away. Dude, you really are fired. You just cost us our video, dude. I don't even know what you turned on. I have no idea. Uh oh, so I turned me on. Bad move. Dookie doo. You just took out my. You just took out my whole thing. Let's peek in on LA. We'll go back to Tennessee. We'll go back to Tampa. Okay. This is LA. Let's get rid of chat. Okay. Dude, come on now. Seriously. Move your paws, dude. Them officers, their legs got to be killing them. And LA, who's going to foot the bill for all this? Your taxpayers. No, my brother wants me to. He said he knows that I was thinking about, but it would take time to relocate anywhere. He said you should come here because we were looking at North Carolina, but that was we never. It just would be a hassle to sell this house, find another house. And I'm just not one to move anymore. I've been in this house for 20 years. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to win the lottery, and then I can have a vacation home somewhere. What is that? Do you hear that? Something's happening. There's smoke down there. Uh-oh, something's breaking out. Everybody, all the press is running down there. You can see the smoke. Oh, see, in Tampa, they won't let you all over the road, though. Cars can't get, I was watching earlier, cars couldn't even get through. There were so many people out on the road. Not here because they have it blocked off, but in some areas they didn't. Oh yeah, it would take time. Yeah, because I got littles and stuff. Yeah, it would take time. And right now, property, you get a good price for selling, but to have to replace it, nah. Clues recent live. I didn't catch it. I'll have to catch it on replay. There goes my sinuses. So don't be telling everybody, see, she's sniffing. Yeah, I got bad sinuses. I've had 3 complete sinus surgeries with some removed. Parts of my cheekbone removed. I have severe allergies and I've had severe sinus disease all my life. I sniff all the time. Half my nose don't even work. I can't, there's nothing in the other, yeah. So I couldn't do it even no matter what, so. But that's what he tells people. This is lies. Dookity doo, you cannot cover the phone. Seriously. You're gonna take my you're gonna change my, no, you're gonna change, Duke. Ooh, he's gonna get it. Look, he got his paws stretched out so I can't put the phone over there. Come on, go to where the excitement was going and all the camera people ran to and the smoke was coming up and we heard that sounded like something being shot up. I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was. Yeah, mine are bad right now too. Hey, Marcy. My goodness, it's so good to see you. I got a phone call. No, not right now. I'll call you back. Sorry about that. It's good to see you, Marcy. It's been a while. How are you? White Boy and Noel, Matt and Noel, they're going to go around tomorrow to a couple of the protests that are supposed to be going on tomorrow. I thought it was going to end today, but I don't think it's going to. I think it'll be going on. Um, Thank you for moving. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Now where you going? You totally abandoning me? Man, you're not a good co-host, Dookity Doo. He moved over there. He said, "No, I'm over here stretching out." Right back to sleep. Right back to sleep. Uh, hey, Bischoff. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, he is. He's very spoiled. He's very entitled. So is my Bubba. I'm surprised he hasn't pushed the door open, because in this room he can push the door open. He can open the door even when it's shut. My Bubblicious, my big dog. I've been busy. I was at 4 different doctors this past week. I've also been dealing with her accident with the deer. She is fine, but her car suffered a little bit. Oh, well, I'm glad she's okay. Yeah, uh, deers. I, I've been on many accident scenes because of that. I hear you with the doctors. I hope everything's good. I hope you're going to be, hope all's good. That's part of the reason I didn't go live yesterday. I felt bad I didn't even do a tab and tell you guys I wasn't going to when I promised I would. But yeah, it was just not a good day. I needed time to process a little bit. Boy, all you got to do is take a piece of tape, write press on it, slap it on a helmet, carry a camera, and okay, you a Bullhorn Betty. Wonder if she went to any of the protests that were so close to her. Probably not. She is an activist now. Remember that. She's an activist and an advocate. Bet she didn't show up at one of these rallies or protests. Instead, she was just putting them down. This is not how we do it. Yeah, I showed you how you do it, Betty. Oh, they've got to be baking and all that gear. There goes. Okay, that cameraman's pointing down to the ground. Why? Dude, you're pointing to the ground. We don't want to see feet. We want to see what's going on in the crowd. Well, it's good to see you, Marcy. I hope everything's good. Why is he aiming his camera down at there we go. Pick it back up. There you. Well, we don't want to see people's poopas. Come on now. Move the camera up. We really don't want to see anybody's poopa. I guess he thinks we want to see poopas. Oh, there we go. Hey. I just hope that the LA crowd don't get all rambunctious when it starts getting dark. And it's getting closer at 8 o'clock and they know they have to, leave. I don't know. I know Texas was getting a little rowdy there for a minute. I still got to figure out how to work the chat so that, see the chat? She hit the back leg of the deer on the passenger side front light area when we were moving her to her apartment. She had to call 911, then she waited until we got to her before leaving. Oh, interesting knee convention, yeah. Well, I'm glad she's okay. But yeah, she's an advocate calling someone with autism a thing. Yeah, I agree. Here in Springville, all you see is deer. Yeah, they're always in my backyard stuff. You'd think we'd live in the. Did you hear them shots? Uh oh. They're progressing. They're moving the crowd. Somebody was shooting something. I don't know if it was tear gas or. I don't know what it was. But uh oh. Uh oh. Something don't look good. See, I don't know how to get the chat to go then. And we heard them about 10 minutes ago, too, when all the people with cameras started running in the direction the smoke was coming from. And now they're progressing. They're moving the crowds. Are they trying to move the crowds down? Is that what they're doing? Yep, that's what they're doing. And look, California. Don't tell me you don't need the National Guard there. This crowd is humongous. It's been huge all day. You can take all the support you can get because unfortunately there's rowdies in the crowd that want to start the problems. Yeah, that's what it is. They're trying to move the crowd back. I wonder if I could change the lighting in this. I saw a post telling the peaceful protesters that if the agitators come and start to lay down and drop their signs, well, that might be the best thing to do. I mean, there's a lot of people there that are there. Oh, okay, that's not me. That's the press. Okay, that's the cameraman there. I wonder if I could tone that down some. Um, that are there to just do exactly that, peacefully protest. But sadly, there's some that are there not to do that. And they're not considering, what this is going to cost the taxpayers of California. Someone's going to have to pay for all this overtime and all the cleanup. And they're moving out. Turn the corner. Cameraman, what are you doing? And I want to do the other stuff, but I don't want to. As I understand it, it's not that the National Guard isn't needed, it's that it's not legal for Trump to deploy them. It's Newsom's job. That's why the judge struck him down. But a local judge can't strike a presidential order, from what I understand. If you dim your phone a little, it should be okay. Hey Sheila, in my opinion, Trump has incited these people like he has before. Peaceful protests have been happening for weeks. No problem. I've heard it some from the groups that was pardoned, but I don't know. I don't know. There's so many rumors going around. Concerned about my son's fiance. She is Hispanic and works with the DA, but has worked at the state capitol. Two arrested in one protest in Maine. One woman threw a water bottle at police. One man blowing an air horn close to police. Hey, Lucia. Interesting. Uh, I don't know. I want it to stay peaceful. I don't want it to escalate as it gets closer and closer to curfew. And they are arresting you if you don't leave. You can't blame them. Everybody knows. No, that's the cameraman. That's not me. He pointed down to the ground. Let's see if we can find somebody else. Because this guy.
Oh, they're gonna do pepper again.
Uh oh, they're doing pepper spray.
They're gonna definitely do pepper again or something. Because they're getting their masks on.
That means the crowd isn't dispersing.
I'll move out of your way. Hey, can you guys see our picture? We just changed batteries. Do you guys have us? You got us. Okay, thank you. So I'm thinking we kind of start here round robin, but stay here because I don't want us to get locked out of our area.
But if the crowd's down there, you're going to want to be where the action is. And this cameraman sucks. He's terrible. What do you keep zoning in on her mouth
Are you
for?
okay?
We were supposed to be at a football game in St. Louis right now. Lost some money on those tickets, but I didn't want to get stuck in anything. I hear you. I don't blame you. How long are these protests supposed to last? I have no idea. They're under orders. I know a lot of military spoke out against this with their uniforms on. Yeah. That's what these people don't understand is the police
The
officers
past few minutes,
and
we've
the
seen a trend
military,
here.
they're
Our
just
morning early
doing their
afternoon news calling
jobs.
about the peaceful protests that have been happening here, songs being sung, signs being held. Certainly a different story now. So we're at the intersection of Aliso and Los Angeles streets, right between the Federal Building and the Los Angeles Mall. You can see this big, thick line of sheriff's deputies lining the street there, and then CHP still blocking that off ramp from the 101. So what just happened a few minutes ago? We were all standing here. All of the protesters were on Los Angeles Street. LAPD issued a dispersal order, and that is when officers on horseback came in and started pushing the crowd back. That is when people started running, pushing
Yeah,
them back more and more and more with their horses and now with their police vehicles, moving them
I don't
past the
know.
federal building
Some people are saying
and
it's very
running. So that started
disrespectful
happening. And
because
when
it's
we
the
started pulling
250th
past it, we
anniversary
started hearing smoke.
for the
There was some
Army,
sort of
and
substance that was released
a
from
lot
the
of
police.
men and women
Maybe there was a pepper spray or
put their
something.
lives
We
on the
saw all
line
the
for
officers
our
around us with
freedoms in
their
this
gas
country.
masks on, but
And some
that's
are
when
saying it's
word got here. We
disrespectful
started feeling it. So if you hear a little
to
cough, that's exactly
carry
what's
on
happening.
today. I don't know.
Those
I
dispersal
don't care
orders
that
were
it's
issued
Trump's
since
birthday. I
Friday.
mean,
That's when officers
it's a
pushed back
birthday,
then.
okay?
We did see some officers in military gear detain someone. And we saw a line of about 10 to 15 of them come from the federal building, go onto the street, detain that person, and that is when the crowd was pushed back. So at this point, we're kind of staying here for safety, but also because the further along we
Hey,
pushed, law
Casual
enforcement
Art.
said, hey, this is the
Thank you for
furthest they
coming
can go.
in.
So we're staying here with this visual. Actually, JR, can we show over there? It looks like CHP just put their gas masks back on. It seems that that's an indicator that there may be some sort of substance that's released. At this point, though, at Aliso in Los Angeles, no more protesters here. They're all down at the other side of Los Angeles, and that movement just happened in the past few minutes on Los Angeles and Temple.
Okay,
So
so you
that's
want
what's
to be where
happening
the
here. It looks like
protest
they
is,
just had
right?
actually, JR, can we pan onto Los Angeles Street? A bunch more vehicles come in for backup. It looks like they're now standing at the corner of Temple and Los Angeles. Again, until a few minutes ago, everything here was peaceful, a very standard protest. Yes, there were protesters who were in the street who were blocking Los Angeles Street. That is when LAPD, about after an hour or two of protesters being in the
They're
street,
getting
came
ready
in,
for the tear
had those
gas.
dispersal orders, and then pushed the crowd back. Trying to
Well,
figure
you
out
can't be
why
blocking
someone was
traffic and
detained,
stuff.
but
People
we
have
got a hold of
lives.
it
People have to
and
go to
talked with
work.
our security
People
detail.
have
It
things to
looked like
do.
officers
See, in
knew that
Tampa,
that
they weren't
person
allowing
was
them out in
being
the
detained. It was
streets. At
right on
least
the
not that what
intersection
I
here because
seen.
they filed out from the federal building really quick and found that
I
man.
was at a protest here
So a
for a
lot of
bit, but it
questions
rained and
certainly
it's
about why this
cold.
escalated so quickly, but we can tell you it definitely seems like LAPD is trying to shut this down, you guys.
Yeah, it's
And Courtney,
LAPD, not the
besides the person
military.
who's on the ground, any
LAPD.
other arrests today? You said it's been mostly peaceful. So I can only speak for where we've been, and that's surrounding the federal building. Excuse me, around the federal building, and we hadn't seen any sort of arrests, any sort of confrontation with law enforcement. Certainly, protesters were saying things to law enforcement, but there was never any sort of contact between them, any sort of conflict that we had seen. That detaining that happened right behind us was the only thing we had seen. All right, we know it's irritating to you. We're going to let you go so you can take care of yourself. Thank you, Brittany. We're going to have a full wrap up coming up on the NBC4 News this afternoon at 5.
Okay. Let's go see where else we can. Okay, come on now. Let's see where else we can get camera footage from. Alright. Come on now, shrink. It doesn't want to shrink. Oh. Yeah, they're sitting on. Look at the smoke from the gas. Wow. That's a lot. Holy cow. Protesters must not be moving. Oh, them poor horses. That's it. Get that horse out of there. There's a lot of smoke. Okay, I want to see if I can get closer. Get a cameraman that's. Come on now, phone. Okay, I'm going to try to find another live source to see if we can. PBS News Hours even there. Wow. The parade, the military parade's going on. Huh. That's not live. Fox Orlando's not live. That's not live. Wait. That's the parade in DC. Manhattan. That's not live. Let me go to my search. There we go. Okay, that's the one we're watching. Don't want to watch that. It's not giving us enough. Let's see what Fox 11's doing. Okay, here we go. Let's watch Fox 11. This is Fox 11. Still a lot. Well, it's pretty far away. Still a lot of people there.
Copy. For their television stuff, right? We put up. Are they on 9 or 2 right now?
But this isn't where the crowd was moved to. That's what I was
All right.
looking for. Where the crowd was moved to, where the gas was being shot off at.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know. Maybe I should put up their IFB.
No, 8 o'clock.
But it's like then I got 2
My daughter
IFBs in my
left the LA
ear.
protest about an hour ago. She said it was
That's too
peaceful.
early
Yeah,
for
it
me to do
was.
that.
Up until this big cloud. Yeah, it was a big cloud. Yep, that's tear gas. All right. Mm-hmm. I've been
What?
working on my nails today. I bought two
Oh,
different
the
dresses, and I'm
lifelong
not a
stuff.
dress person. To wear to
Yeah, I
church
mean, if you can
tomorrow.
shut it off, that'd
Losing
be
60
cool.
pounds will
But
make it
it's
so
like
nothing fits.
when we do
Wow, you
news,
lost
I'm gonna
60
need
pounds?
it.
That is fantastic. That's amazing. Good for
Oh,
you,
now you killed
Morris.
the whole IFB. No, the desk uses the interrupt to talk
Yeah,
to
that
me.
gas gonna hit everybody.
That's how the desk talks to me. Sorry, I thought you were just killing the programming.
Drone view, yeah. My checking account isn't liking me lose this much weight.
Okay,
I
that's
have to buy
perfect.
new
I got
clothes.
I got
Yeah,
it
I
now.
hear
All
you.
right.
And I dread shopping. I'm just not. I'll just grab something because I get so frustrated, and I usually grab the wrong thing, and I just go. But yeah, I am. I don't like shopping for me. Excuse me. I gotta mute. I gotta. Sorry, I just didn't want to cough in everybody's ears. I like shopping for other people. I don't like shopping for me because I always feel guilty about buying myself something too. I use Timu and ThreadUp. How do you like the Timu stuff, Brianna? Well, now with all the tariffs and stuff. Isn't it hard to get the stuff from Timu and stuff? I buy the same things all the time, so now I just order online. You get your daughters and sisters hand me downs. You don't shop for. Yeah, I'm not. I'm very bad about it, and I do need to get better about it. And I do. And it's an issue with me
An
that
old age problem or something.
yes, take that money, go get your nails done. Whatever they need, they're not gonna. It's not like they don't have. But that's just how. I don't know. Hey, water rider, arrest everyone doing any unlawful. That's what they're gonna do. Um, I do. My hats off to LAPD. They said they were gonna enforce the curfew, and they did. They are. If you don't disperse, they're arresting you. They're detaining you. It is what it is. I mean, this part of the protest looks pretty peaceful. I wish they would zoom where that crowd was that was being pushed back. Let me Let's see if we can find another view. Because every station's somewhere in a different location. Tampa looks like it's cleared completely. Oh, my dog. You hear my big mouth, Bubba? Uh, LA protest led by paid insurrectionists. What? Do you guys want to listen to that? Let's listen to that. I, oh, this is what the White House is saying.
Paid insurrectionists were behind or involved in the protests in Los Angeles. Does the White House have any more details about who they believe is paying these?
Yeah, the president spoke about this last night when he returned from Fort Bragg because, frankly, the president has a lot of common sense. And if you look at some of the imagery that we have received from the Department of Homeland Security and ICE and law enforcement who are on the ground, you will see boxes and boxes of very professionalized masks and rioting equipment being dropped off for these protesters.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a good question the president is raising and one we are looking into about who is funding these insurrectionists and these rioters and these protesters and these illegal criminals. And I have updates for you on the numbers, by the way. Since June 6th, there have been 330 illegal aliens that have been arrested as part of these riots in Los Angeles. 113 of those illegal aliens had prior criminal convictions. And overall, and this includes arrests of American citizens, there's been 157 people arrested for assault and obstruction-related charges, including the attempted murder of a police officer with a Molotov cocktail. So who is funding these illegal aliens who are coming in with this very professional riot gear? It's a question everyone in this room who cares about truth should be asking. And we encourage your help in trying to get to the bottom of that question. Indeed.
Thank you, Caroline. About Elon Musk, he issued an apology.
Screw Elon.
Has the president accepted the apology, or does he think it's too little, too late?
The president acknowledged the statement that Elon put out this
He's
morning.
a wackadoodle.
He is appreciative of it, and we are continuing to focus on the business of the American people.
And has the administration started a review of Musk's government contracts, something that the president said he's considering?
What do you mean by that?
Has the administration
You better.
started a review of
Look, you better. You cost my husband and all his people on his cruise their jobs because the government didn't stop renewing contracts. Just stopped. No notice, no nothing. But yet Elon gets to keep his $1 billion contracts. Bullshit.
that Musk and his companies currently have?
No efforts have been made on that front as far as.
That's what I thought.
And just one more, if I may, on just everything sort of we've seen so far with the president's response to the LA protests. There is criticism that seems to suggest that the president responded the way he did because it was a deliberate
blank screen.
attempt to sort of shift focus away from
No,
his,
this
being
is
with Musk.
the protest in LA. You heard Bubba? Yeah, he's out in the other room being a big mouth. Bubblicious. This isn't any place around here. There isn't any place around there to shop. Ooh. I get from Amazon if I buy like sweatpants or something like a shirt. You like ThreadUp? Less danger than eBay. Really good prices, good brands. I'll have to check it out. I've never checked it out. Still nothing like the riots a few years ago. Honest, I'm so happy about that. Where'd my phone go? Hey, where'd you go? Why'd you shut off? Don't even start with me. Duke's not over here messing with nothing. Okay. No, this is just a news conference where they have uh, proof of, let's face it, there was boxes and boxes of professional riot equipment delivered for these protesters. Someone's doing it. That stuff isn't cheap. Yeah, Elon is. Gotta keep them isolated. Yep. Keep them in separate categories. Yeah, sadly, there's a lot of people there who are there peacefully to just protest, but it's the ones that aren't that's gonna bring it down for everybody. You know, and if it's true that those politicians were murdered because of all this, that's Bill Gates, Tesla. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. He is problematic. I always thought he was a weirdo. I mean, he's like Nick Cannon wants to populate the world, have enough kids to populate the world. And have 30,000 different baby mamas. All right.
Respond to that.
The president responded to the LA riots, condemning the violence to
From Musk.
It's an incredibly disingenuous attack. The president saw images of Border Patrol and ICE agents being hailed with rocks and Molotov cocktails. He saw vehicles being burned to the ground with illegal aliens flying foreign flags, and that's what prompted the president.
And there was vehicles caught on fire and stuff.
Because last night in Los Angeles, you didn't see many of those images. And I would add the governor and the mayor need to actually do more. I know Gavin Newsom had a big address to the nation last night. I guess he thought that's what it was for maybe his future political ambitions. But
Yeah,
he spoke
Gavin
a lot of
Newsom
words.
is
We
in.
haven't seen action. California has been a mess for years because of the incompetence of Gavin Newsom. So the president was responding to that only.
Honestly, I'm really surprised that he was elected governor.
Several areas right now. We're starting with Michelle Beck, who
I really was. Here, let's look at Associated Press. I was really surprised when he was elected again. I really was. I don't live there no more, thankfully, so. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't have voted him in, but that's just me. I don't live there, so really, Yeah, of course he's going to say that. But there's actual proof. There's actual video and pictures. So I don't know. Oh, there we go. I heard that one. I heard that one fire off. There were fires in Nashville. Oh, wow. I know Atlanta got a little hairy. There were some cars burning. I know I've seen some in LA. Them poor horses. That's who I feel bad for. Okay, you're not peaceful protesting if you're fighting back with law enforcement who's just trying to do their job. They're trying to secure everybody's safety, including the people yelling at them. I don't like Newsom, but I believe him when he says they never had that conversation. Yeah. See, you hear him? Who knows? I don't trust any politician, to be honest with you. I don't. They all do the same thing. They make you a ton of promises to get into office. They get into office and they don't keep any of their promises. It's all the same. It's been that way ever since I can remember. I trust none of them. I believe none of them. I wish they'd send some cameraman to where all the uh, tear gas stuff is being shot off at, where they're trying to move the crowd back. I feel for the horses too. They're so sweet. They are. There are honest politicians. You used to be one. I think the higher up they go, the worse it gets. I don't know. Okay, they're advancing. They're moving the crowds back, is what they're trying to do. I guess they're trying to get them away from, oh, them poor horses. Take them animals out of this mess. Law enforcement seems a little edgy, but then they know what we don't know, so I'm trying to turn that. Retouch. There, I turned retouch. That seems to do better. Yeah, I can see that. I had, I've met some that are pretty cool. But like the higher up, like the higher offices, like the governors, and the senators, and the presidents, I don't trust them. Sorry. I don't. Oh, look at them horses. They're beautiful. See, retouch isn't working for this. Let's turn it on anyway. Here we go. Oh, them horses are beautiful. You can tell by their body language, yeah. I mean, they're trying to push a humongous crowd back, and that crowd's really big today. It was really big today in LA. It was big everywhere. Sure, there's a lot of them officers that don't even want to be there. Palomino. Where are they taking the crowd to? Down away from the buildings? And by the way, those little cloth masks aren't going to help much with tear gas. There goes tear gas. Oh, I don't know. Some of them look kind of like they wouldn't have a problem creating some trouble. Oh, I hope not. Just listen to the officers and move it back. Yeah, he's one of them rambunctious ones. Dude, he's just doing his job. Yeah, that guy there with the backpack, he's really rambunctious. So is the guy beside him. Hmm. Mm. Nope, me either, casual art. They don't get paid enough money, and there's no respect for law enforcement anymore. Nope. There's some that actually go out and hunt them down. Nope. My best friend up here, we've been neighbors for 20 years. Her son-in-law is a sheriff deputy, and her daughter, she worries all the time. Blonde looking horse. Yeah, I was waiting for them to show the horses again. Yeah, cloth mask won't help at all. Respirator, yeah. I've been on pins and needles all week. My daughter looks very Latina and has a Latina name. Oh. That's why my best friend's, her daughter's African American. Um, she adopted her when she was a baby. Her and all her siblings. They were her fosters and she adopted them. But, and her husband's white and she worries, you know. They have two beautiful little boys. We do a lot of pro LE events in my town. Yeah, he is testing. And it's people like that that get the crowds riled up. And they want to keep them away from the buildings, like the federal building and stuff like that, because as it gets closer and closer to curfew, they know, and I mean, law enforcement knows, trying to keep them away from where they can't do damage. It's not dispersing, they're moving them down. Um, I think they're trying to get them away from the buildings and businesses, that they were. I mean, why, that was a huge crowd in front of the federal building. I, is it worth the risk that someone could end up getting hurt because things get out of control? Um, I don't know. My nephew was at the San Francisco protest that was going on in San Francisco. He was there for several hours, but he had to go to work. I have no idea why they're taking this out on law enforcement. Those officers have no. They have. They're not the ones you're mad at. Wow. That's all uncalled for. Beautiful. Don't let nothing happen to them horses. I'll be really pissed. Yeah, there's some rowdy ones in this group. The horse shaking its head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He wants that thing off his head. Look at all the graffiti all over the buildings and stuff. Oh, they're all running over there. Look at the graffiti on the buildings. Can you see it? And see, all that does is cause, there's no reason for it. Kiwi are my Oreos. Bricks. So they put out a disperse order. Hey, what happened? Where'd our coverage go? Hey, why are you buffering? Bring our coverage back. Hey, hey. Let me shut the camera off for a minute till I get it fixed. Bring our coverage back. What the hell are you doing? Where'd my coverage go? I don't know what happened. It's like I lost all coverage. I don't know. It's weird. And I know it's not the internet because my internet's fine or I wouldn't be live. So it can't be the internet. You have a feeling you got popped in the hand? Oh, what is going on? Restart. Let me restart maybe. Or I could just show up on my computer instead of my phone. Might give us better video. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it's going to heat up? Clues buffered earlier and her chat was still going when all of a sudden her video was done. It's been going on. The other day when I was live, I couldn't even end my live. It wouldn't let me stop. It wouldn't let me end it. They ended up ending it. I never got back in to end it. They're trying to keep them away from the 101 too. Could be. It could be. I know that this crowd here that we're watching, they've got a couple. Yeah, that happened to Queen. Yeah, I haven't even caught up on a lot of lives yet that been on. I got a couple of Queens to last night and today's. I seen a little bit of Queens today. I seen a little bit last night. I didn't. I got to go watch Clues. I'll catch up. But I watched some of Granny's, and then I seen that video. There it came back. No, it's still buffering. Here we go. Yeah, the crowds are kicking the canisters right back at police.
Members of the media there, as you continue to see much less of a crowd. Are you continuing to see more people, Justin, on the other side?
Yes, there are lots of people here. They seem to be just pushing them westbound here. This is Temple. They're pushing them west on past Temple. We got coming out wide. You can see City Hall there to the left. You got the criminal court building there in the center of the screen. So there's certainly there's lots of people here. It appears that nobody has left. Gigi, they're just trying to push them west. It appears that the tactic here appears to be to just try to split the crowds up. So these guys here are the
I
stragglers.
hear you,
They're
Marcy.
certainly here for the fight. You can see them, as you said, playing soccer with those tear gas canisters and
There's
almost
so many
kicking,
lives
doing
going
it
on.
off
Yeah,
guard
that's
there.
why I knew I wouldn't get a
Managed to
huge
back into
crowd.
their own
But
cruiser
I just
toilets.
wanted to
And
try it.
certainly
And
the sheriff's deputies here
since everyone was
just trying to
talking about it,
take
cover a
this
little bit
city
of
back,
it.
I suppose the best way to put it, intersection by intersection. Just a moment ago, this
And I wanted
intersection
to
was
play
full
around
of
with
those
doing vertical,
protesters.
so I
The
figured it
sheriff's
was a
deputies
perfect
came up
opportunity.
and put them out of that
Yeah, I
way.
don't think
So
Trump
now they're
did.
taking up the
I
area, I
don't
would
know.
say 2 blocks west of building, and of course they're in front of City Hall as well. I'll just pull out wider to give you an idea. So there are several fronts here is the best way to put it. You've got LAPD down here. They're pushing them, this crowd here south. This is going towards Little Tokyo. They've got a crowd of demonstrators as well. They've got a line here. No doubt trying to, they've got some confrontation there. Got the horses,
Yep, there's some
officers on horseback
confrontation. I
using their
told you things are
sticks
going to get
to
hairy. Oh,
get
them poor
these
horses. Don't
protesters
you mess with them
move
horses.
south.
I'm
Sorry, to
telling
move
you.
east actually. So we're moving back towards Little Tokyo this now. Let's
Leave
hope
them horses
this is the
be.
first street. Let's hope we don't see same outcome that we saw the other night. There's a very good land. Shohei Otani mural is just here. So just to give you an idea of this area, there's Shohei, and here's the protesters down here, Gigi.
That's right. We're going to go back to Mary in just a second. That mural, that Roberto Vargas mural of Shohei Otani, that is Little Tokyo that you were looking live at right now. And you'll be
On
able to
Patrol Live
notice, you
starts
might
soon. It
notice
could be
that the
interesting tonight.
businesses,
I
many
watched
of the
that too,
businesses
Marcy,
are
sometimes.
boarded up and closed. Now, we
It
were
felt,
there
yeah.
yesterday on the ground. You
There were
running
some
now,
fireworks back at the beginning, just
away from
skirmishes
the police
since.
officers as police continue to move in. A dispersal order
Vertical
was
threw me off
declared
for a second. I
over
thought I
half
did
an
something
hour ago,
wrong.
almost
Just
40
embolped
minutes
it.
ago, on Los Angeles Street
Nah,
between
I've been saying
Aliso
I
and
was going to
Temple.
do
The
it. Voices
LAPD
has been
said
trying to get
this
me to
happened
do
because
it.
people in the crowd
And
were throwing rocks,
I wish I
bricks,
would have listened to
bottles,
her
and other
because it does
objects
help to grow
at
your channel. You
officers
get
with
out to more people.
less lethal
And
use of less lethal force. That
I
tear
don't
gas,
know.
that pepper spray was
Now
approved
that I
by
just
the
decided to
executive
play
order
around with
with
it today,
LAPD, and they've
last night
ordered
was,
people to
yeah,
leave the area. This all on Alameda, south of Aliso,
need the
north
horse
of
alone or I'm
Temple.
going to throw
Now the
hands. Me
businesses
too.
there,
I'm more pissed about the
including
horse.
museums, the banks,
Them horses
were
have no
closed
say so.
yesterday already
Um,
boarded up just in case there was any civil unrest, just in
so
case
this
what
morning
we're
I
seeing
went
now
live vertical
happened,
and just
and
kept playing with it
posters
and
were
playing
put
with
up
it, and
reminding anyone who wanted
I'm
to
figuring it
damage
out.
a business or a building that these
Yeah,
businesses are
tonight,
owned
yeah,
by immigrants, and a lot
that's
of
what,
posters were all over Little
and I think
Tokyo yesterday. Now we want to go back to Mary on the ground. Last time we talked to you, Mary, you were on Grand and Second. You were making your way very wisely away from all the chaos. Do you continue to see people also leaving the area of the protest?
There's definitely been some people leaving, but I do think that there's this sense of community and not wanting to leave, each other behind too, which does, just concern me to a degree because if it could lead to bigger conflict if they don't start dispersing. But I also did want to make a comment about the bridge and what the LAPD and officials have been saying, because actually the videos that I sent the station are right next to that bridge. The bridge is to my left directly, and in one of the videos I think you could actually see it. I personally did not see anyone throwing rocks. There was at one point people throwing baseball caps, but nothing that I saw was really aggressive, and I definitely didn't see any bricks. What
but
I
that don't
did
mean it didn't
see was
happen.
officers on horseback starting to get a bit aggressive in the way that they were starting to clear that crowd. And while I do assume that there had to have been some agitators, it did feel like it got very tense very quickly from authorities in the way that they were handling the crowd, considering that majority of the people out there were peaceful protesters.
Well, that's a shame. Just a short
It
while
only
ago,
takes
San
one to
Diego
ruin it,
police, they
though.
saw a very large
And they're going to
protest in
protect,
San
LA's going to
Diego, south
protect
of
each
us, of
other, and they
course, and
should.
they just put out a message thanking the community of San Diego, saying it was 100% peaceful. As a matter of fact, no arrests were made. It's a shame that this is happening right now in downtown Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us live on
With
Fox
a hit
11
list dressed like
on
a cop,
this
yeah.
Saturday, we are covering the massive
Yeah,
protests not
that's
only here
awful
in
that
Los
them,
Angeles but across the
two of the
country,
politicians are
primarily
deceased
peaceful
and
until
two
just about
are fighting for their
45
lives, and
minutes
that's
ago when police
insane.
began reporting that
And
agitators
we'll
were
find out the
throwing,
truth.
they
I mean,
say,
they're looking for
rocks,
the dude.
bricks,
There's a manhunt on.
bottles, and we've
Hopefully
got
they
some
get him.
new video in. Let's bring that video in right now. You
I,
see, there's some video. Is that the video shot by Mary? We may be, okay, Mary, we're looking at some of your video right now. We're seeing as LAPD officers began putting on their helmets there, and a massive crowd right now.
yeah,
Describe the
looks like
scene
a
again
kind
as
of
you were shooting,
rambunctious. That's
Mary.
where the
Yeah, that's
rambunctious
how I was
ones
seeing
went,
it. I
down
would
into
say
that
that when they were
crowd.
in the streets, they definitely were moving together. But it really did not feel at that point like it was an angry crowd. It really felt like a peaceful energy. Actually, throughout the day, I saw Angelinos giving out free waters, free Advil, and different ways of really helping one another, and even just talking each other up, really reacting to the few agitators that were out there. And
Have they
what
caught
I
him
saw
yet?
for
No,
the
I
rest
haven't
of the
heard.
day was actually just the beauty
Yeah,
of
the
the
speaker and her husband
community
are
and
deceased.
really
Yeah,
reminding
the
everyone
senator
that,
and his wife were
Los
critical.
Angeles
I pray
is
for
a
them. I
melting
hope
pot.
that
It is the city of angels where we
they
all come
survive
together.
this,
And that
and
was truthfully
you
the
know,
perception that I really had today. There
it.
were a few people who
There was
were
no excuse
very,
for that.
very much
That
trying to
there's just no
rally up different
excuse.
people in the crowd. Some of,
I mean, they were hunted down
one
at their
man who
homes.
looked like he may have been on drugs, he had a megaphone that he would be shouting in people's faces, just very derogatory things, trying to get a reaction. And so seeing that from, each other, it really was a sign of unity, and that was a
Not
really
caught
beautiful
yet.
thing to see.
Jeez.
So I was very surprised to see how quickly things had changed in that moment.
And LA was concerned
Yeah, I'm
that
curious about the
agitators,
motive too.
they had some choice words for them on
Is
social
it true
media,
what we're
that
hearing? Let me
agitators would
pause this a
try and
minute. Is it true what we're hearing? Why, I don't, I'd like to know more info if possible. Regardless, people lost their lives and shouldn't have. I mean, your home is your sanctuary, and you're not even safe there. Mm.
the protest would hijack the message that was being sent. As you see people there in the video that Mary shot. They're waving flags from different countries. They're waving American flags. A lot of folks, not only Hispanics, coming out. And I actually see a man with a megaphone there in a blue T-shirt. Mary, I don't know if that is the man you
Well,
say was
two of them,
using the megaphone
yeah,
to say derogatory things, but we do see a man in your video with a megaphone right now in front of all of
shot
the
by a man
horses in
wearing a
this
fake
video.
uniform
And also
driving a
on the
blacked
left
out
of your screen,
SUV with
we're
cherries and
looking
berries.
live at the
Wow.
view from Justin
Hold up
O'Brien
that
in
U.S. flag and
Skyfox over
Mexican flag
downtown
stitched
Los
together.
Angeles. Again, this protest started early this morning at about 10 a.m. near City Hall, and an estimated 20,000 people attended this
Oh,
one
yeah, it was
protest.
big.
Meanwhile, there have been protests in Santa Monica, in Pasadena, in Studio City, Woodland Hills, Panorama City. In Panorama City, protesters marched to Van Nuys to the federal building there near LAPD Van Nuys station, and most of them have been relatively peaceful. You are looking live there on right now. This is our officers run right towards that gas to kick the
Wow.
canisters, but often they end up kicking, and now you have a man in a wheelchair, a man or a woman, excuse me, in a wheelchair right there in the middle of that intersection. Extremely dangerous as police are lobbing those canisters of tear gas, trying to disperse the crowd. There are several active demonstrations, but police have issued a dispersal order on Alameda, south of Aliso, and north of Temple. If you have family members there, they may be on people that have been that are still there. You're looking live. That's near City Hall, I believe. You see all those during the No Kings protest. Well-organized and coordinated effort with about 2,000 protests scheduled to happen across the country today in protest of many federal
It was
policies
peaceful
that
in
some
front of about a
people don't
thousand
like. We're
people.
talking
Oh, cool.
primarily immigration and the
My kind
way
of
that the
protest.
immigration enforcement has been conducted, particularly here
I don't
in
like to see
Los
anybody get
Angeles,
hurt.
where ICE agents have been rounding up people they say were wanted undocumented immigrants. They say were wanted, but also conducting raids at car
And that's
washes.
another thing.
And in fact,
We're hearing all these rumors about these raids and stuff, okay? We're I need to see I want to see I don't know. I want to see some proof. I know that here, yes, there's been some raids, but they've gotten some pretty how do I say this? Some pretty bad people off the street. See, if I pause it even for a second, I gotta change that time on my phone. Because if I pause it, it takes it right off the screen. Alright.
and at businesses
There's
that
my dog
folks
at the
are
door.
not in
And he
agreement
knows
with
how to
that.
open
So
this door
today
because
they
this
took
isn't the
to the
master
streets to
bedroom.
protest.
He
Some
can
people
open the
had
spare room
signs
door.
speaking out against the tariff policy coming from
Hey, Brain
Washington.
Bear.
They don't like the tariffs.
Hey,
So
Bama
a lot
G.
of different
Thanks
causes
for
all
coming
coming
in.
together. Let's go back. I don't know if we have Justin O'Brien and Sky Fox.
Yes, Gigi, I'm here. This is first and main
Yeah,
key
Voices
down
has
here.
been
This is
doing
the
a great job
LAPD
covering
skirmish
this.
line here. They're trying to push
She's
these
been on it since day
protesters
one.
west on First Street past City Hall. So if I pull out wider, you can see City Hall here is to the left. You've got LAPD headquarters here to the right. And that's, as you're saying, yes, that's a large crowd that have gathered out on the steps of City Hall. Police That's where the crowd this morning, this possibly
I
could be
wish I had
where the
more
people
time to
actually
put
came out
into
here
it,
to
but
peacefully
I
protest,
don't. I've
just
got,
standing out
you
here on
know,
the steps. We've got
littles
sheriff
and
deputies
stuff.
here on the steps protecting the building. And as we pan to the left here, this is
So,
going back
Brianna,
to
what
the
do you
north,
think?
Clark Dillon Pilot 2,
Sidebar,
both at
sidebar, side derail. What do you think about the closing arguments in Karen's case? I loved her coverage. I'll have you both on to spread the live around. Oh, thank you, Mama Duck. I was so glad to leave Vegas before today. Oh, I bet. What do you think, Brianna, about the closing arguments? Turtle Boy says he was found not guilty. Um, I haven't checked the update. That's just what he's saying. Um, and it's possible because, that wasn't about the one where he has 17, 18. Come on, phone now. 17, 18 felony charges. That was the personal one against his ex girlfriend. Um, so, and that just feeds his ego even more, and he's gonna amplify. So thankful the trial's over. Excuse me. Yeah, the jury's got a lot of shit to go through, but I think Hank did a great closing argument. I think he did. No, no, we're waiting. The jury's out now till Monday, because of the weekend. Um, yeah, Lori's gonna get more time too. She's never gonna get out. Sorry, I think that's the one that should have got the death penalty. But again, just my opinion. Um, there's no what you did to your own children. No. Mm-mm. Anyway, um, the jury's. I think Ellen needs to be disbarred. Facts, but in evidence, missing witness, third party, rodent, and none should have been said. All were. She ruled he couldn't do that, but Hank was brilliant. Yeah, and I think some of their witnesses hurt the defense, not help the defense. I think they hurt them. And then they were allowed to use those Bubbalicious. Stop. Bubba. Hush. Oh, he's being bad. Sorry, guys, if you can hear him. Um, Facts not in evidence. Not, but, I like that they were allowed to play those videos, too, of Karen from the docu-series, the documentary where, you know, she basically admits to hitting him and knowing she hit him, in my opinion. Um, I'd like to see them find her guilty. You never know with a jury. You just never know. I don't think it'll be a hung jury, though. I don't know. I could be wrong because, I'm not on the jury, but I just don't think it'll be a hung jury. Okay, back to the protest.
Skybox over to Temple Street, you'll be able to
Oh,
see
Baba.
this is where the battle is underway with a
Oh,
bunch
you're
of
being
people
bad.
who are causing
Look
strife.
at,
So
look.
the
Look who woke up.
sheriff deputies, this is where we're seeing
Sir Duke,
shortly
because
went to
Bubba's barking.
with the protesters kicking back
He's like,
the
uh oh, my
cans
buddy's
of
upset.
gas canisters or tear gas canisters back to the
Look at you. You
deputies
got your
as
head
they
up
filled
all
up. They
high.
haven't made really any progress since we last saw them. This is the intersection of Temple and Main Street. So sheriff deputies trying to push them to the west. I'm hearing talk that they may be trying to push them further to the west and possibly
Turn
back
that
over the
volume up.
101. But
Uh oh, I turned it down.
I think, Gigi, you'd agree, LAPD wants to try to get most of these people off the street before it gets later tonight, and certainly when that curfew kicks into effect at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I think
And
that's what they're trying to
Justin, the
do.
Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, they're on the scene too. You just showed them. They
Oh, are
just
you
put out a
kidding
message on
me?
social media saying that
Come
they
on,
remain
phone.
prepared to ensure everyone's
Next
safety.
time
Our
I'm doing it
goal
with
is
my
to
computer.
protect rights, maintain order and support a peaceful environment where everyone's voices can be heard without violence or disruption. We ask the public to continue to remain peaceful and respectful. That message from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. There you see the deputies on the scene there on the steps of City Hall. Many deputies, many LAPD officers
I lost
also
all
doing
respect for Tiny
building and
Cable Guy
structure
for using that
protection. The
stupid
National
cartoony font.
Guard
Yeah.
is tasked with protecting the
Yeah,
federal
well, it should have,
buildings.
Running
They have
Bear.
been stationed primarily near
Her
the
being a mother didn't
Metropolitan
matter to
Detention
her.
Center on Alameda, excuse me, where Aliso meets commercial.
Why should
That is where
taxpayers
the
pay to
National
keep her
Guard has been
in prison for the rest of
stationed,
her
and
life?
that has been a site of a lot
Well,
of
I think
large protests. Also,
I think all the sanctions and stuff will come after the verdict. Too little, too late, if you ask me. But I think there should be serious sanctions.
protesting the presence of the Guard,
Hey,
which,
Denise.
as you know, has now been federalized, and that continues to be a court battle between the state of California and the federal government. The
It's
federal
not surprising
government
of
winning
LA
the
here.
latest round in that the National Guard
Get
of
that gas.
California is now under their control. They take their marching orders from the feds and not from the states, even though they are part of the California National Guard. Now, Mary, we have Mary, a Fox 11 employee on the ground there. She was recording the protest. She was talking to many. Mary, earlier we saw families, we saw kids, we saw people even who brought their pets, their dogs. Now we see, we're
Yeah,
looking
I don't
live
know if
from
I'd have
Sky
did
Fox,
that.
Mary. We see someone running through the crowd there. Mary, what did you see? Because we saw kids, small children, strollers.
Oh, it was all ages, from the youngest of young to people who were quite elderly. There were disabled. You know, it was
Bet
it was
Callie
every
turns rednecks,
walk of
but I
life,
don't
every
know.
type of person that Los Angeles really represents was out there today. And one of the things that I also
Retouch.
wanted to bring up was that about 20 minutes probably before everything kind of went chaotic, there was a person in the crowd who had told me that she had heard that authorities were told that they could get more aggressive and even use lethal force at one point, which I was very shocked. I told her that was very unlikely, that's very unlawful, and I could
You
not
think
imagine
Alan
that
and
was something that was
Yanetti?
said.
And Yanetti? Oh, I'd love to
But
see
that
Yanetti
was a
get it. And
concerning
Alan.
thing,
I
that anyone
really
in the
would.
crowd maybe even had that thought in their
They
mind
deserve it.
prior to any of the escalation. And so at that
I mean,
point, she actually was telling me and other people around us basically to leave because of that fear. And one
and you
thing
know,
that
they were
also
having a
really just
fundraiser for Karen. Yeah, they were doing a fundraiser for her today. Or the video was today. Yeah, they were raising funds to pay her defense. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but that is too close of a relationship. But yeah. Yeah, no. The way they cuddle up, be touching on each other and go out drinking and nope. That's mm-mm.
stick with me from a lot of, the times when I would see this man trying to agitate people in the crowd. There were people from the Latino community who were very, disheartened by it, saying that no matter what we do, the message is going to be stolen and it's going to turn negative. We can try to wage peace, we can try to show love, but that message is continually being twisted. And that was very heartbreaking, truthfully, to hear, because you could tell that that was just true
But
pain of what her community
okay,
was.
but it's protesters in your group that are causing that though. See that's ow 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 ow. Oh, say your leg cramps up from being bent up. Yeah. You need to look in your own backyard for that. But anyway.
Really feeling in that moment. And so that really stuck with me. And so I do really want to emphasize that although this chaos really ensued, it was a very beautiful, beautiful day that celebrated the diversity that Los Angeles truly embodies with the community community that lives here.
And
People
Mary,
of all walks of life.
and right now, Mary, we're looking at some video that we shot earlier as the protest was in full force. Again, tens of thousands of people and families taking
No,
to the
Duke.
streets. There you see
Duke.
the Constitution
There's our
being
co-host. He's
rolled
back.
out.
He's awake and laying on my phone.
They're exercising their right, their First Amendment right
Dookie-doo.
to air their grievances before the government. And we see the
You
flag
want
of
to talk
the
to everybody? Go
Philippines there.
ahead.
I see flags from
Dookie
so
Doo.
many
Say
different
hey.
countries. And again,
Poochie
this
Pooch.
was primarily
Poochie
peaceful,
Pooch.
but there was
Hi.
concern. Even
Hi,
Mayor
big
Karen Bass
guys.
spoke out
What's
earlier
he
this
doing?
week, and she said,
Is he going to talk?
please stay
Is he going to
peaceful.
mau?
If we get violent, that just feeds into the narrative
Nope,
that is
he's not going
playing
to
out
mau.
in many other states that the federal government is even publicizing. President Trump said if he hadn't sent the National Guard, our city would be burning down. The Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, was in town earlier this week. She said that federal agents are not going to leave Los Angeles until the riots stop, until they liberate the city of Los Angeles. And she even mentioned at one point,
see if we can
until they liberate the city
different
from the
view.
socialist mayor and governor, referring, of course, to elected Mayor Karen Bass and elected California Governor Gavin Newsom. Now, you are looking live again as protesters, a group of, we really probably should call them agitators at this point, because again, even police have confirmed that the majority of this protest was peaceful. People were there simply expressing
Yeah, the majority are, but then you've got the ones who aren't. And that's the ones. Let's see what Associated Press is going. Okay, here, this is Associated Press, which is live. There goes some more tear gas. You're not going to get ice out of LA. You're not going to get ice out of anywhere. More tear gas. Oh, there's the horses. The crowd's not happy about the disbursement order. Oh, look at the tear gas canisters going off. Come on now, this group, don't ruin it. It's been peaceful all day. Don't ruin it now. And there's some over there. Getting crazy. Why are they moving closer to law enforcement officers? They know they're supposed to keep their distance. Wow, they're shooting off a lot of tear gas over there in that crowd. Wow. I don't know, meeting the two crowds together was a good thing. I don't know. They were setting off all the tear gas over there. Wow, they're shooting off a lot of it too. Wow, look at all that. Oh, now you want to talk? What? Now you want to mom out? You need my help? I was trying to help you. No bites. No bites. No bites, Duke. No bites, Dookie. No, you can't step on my phone, Duke. Come on now. Phone one after another. Dookie Duke. Really? Come on now. Say hi to everybody, Duke. Say hi. Say I'm tired of my mommy bot not giving me attention. Okay, that's enough, Gretchen. Too much isn't good for you. No clawing. Hi, Dookie Doo. Look at you. You're terrible. You're terrible. You're spoiled. Okay, that's enough. Dude, get your paws off. Dookie. Dude, leave my phone alone. Stop. Oh, I'm gonna make you get down if you don't behave. You bite me one more time and you're out of here. Why did he just throw that? They weren't anywhere near them. I think it's because they're trying to get the crowd to disperse and go a certain way, and that's why they're doing it. To try to get them to go that way. To have the smoke over there is I, what I can gather. This is the show. Dookie, get off my phone now. I'm really getting. Dookie, I love you, but you are really pushing it. Leave my phone alone, please. I mean, they're just doing their job. The sheriff's office is just doing their job. They were giving a disbursement order. I think they're trying to get the crowd going in one direction and keep it going, keep it moving. TV's losing her mind because a couple straight cats are fighting in the road. Oh no. Thank you, Dookie, for moving. Appreciate it. He's pissed off at me. He just stormed away. He'll get over it. I mean, they got time yet for curfew. What time is it? I don't even know. Better check my battery on this. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so it's 8:30 my time, so it's what? 6:30, 7:30 there? Yeah, they got time. Well, maybe that's why. You know, they are getting so close, closer and closer to the curfew. And there is a disbursement order because of the rocks and stuff thrown, so I don't know. I don't know. It gets wild. He might have had butter in his hands. Hey, Freddie. Man, I really wanted to see her stream this with old Swamp Donkey beside her, old Craigie boy, and let his mouth run. But yeah. I'm doing okay, Freddie. Oh, Baba. Sorry, my dog was barking again. And that crowd's big. But they're dispersing, that's for sure. Or moving on down, I should say. I don't know why the picture isn't as clear on here. Texas has me nervous. I have family there. Yeah, I got a little hanky down there today. This picture should be so much clearer. It's so much clearer on my phone. You did a 5-minute message? I'll have to listen to it. Yeah, they don't want City Hall messed up. How's the fam? Eh, doing good. The little one's gonna be 3 years old Monday. Trying to put together a little birthday thing for her. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it Saturday because it's just too hard to do during the week with people's work schedules and stuff. I'm so peaceful. Ugh, nice language. Oh, maybe control, peaceful now. For real, this is the only channel I've been able to watch any of this. Chat's chill, you're chill. It's a space for people who think both sides completely suck. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't want to be rambunctious. It's a safe space. Well, thank you, everybody.
They're the ones with the weapons. They're the ones with the weapons.
They're law enforcement.
Have no weapons.
There's thousands of you and only hundreds of them. I swear, this door gets opened up one more time. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, they're just dispersing more, shooting up more canisters. A couple rowdy people trying to get loud. Hi, Dookie Doo. I know you're there. Now you want to mow mow? Now you want to be a co-host? And their legs got to be cramping. Don't mess with the telephone, Duke. Come on now. You was doing good. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Told you he's a big cat. Okay. Enough of Duke's body. Next thing you know, they'll be hitting me for cat prawn. Okay, Dookie, lay down, baby. Lay down. Come on. Lay down for a moment. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Say hi. No, okay. You don't want to say hi. Yeah, that's her, Duke. Always. Look at you. You just want your chili chin chin scratch. You're covering the phone there, Sir Duke. You can't lay on my phone. No. Sorry, but you can't. Oh boy, that tail's going. That means I'm in trouble. I think if he tries to swat me, he always does. He'll walk right to take a bite and smack you at the same time. He has no shame. And he's covering the phone again. No, Dookie Doo. Duke, bite me again. Pals into the moon, I'm telling you. I'm going to send you to Mars with Steve. You're being obnoxious. I think they should take the horses out of it. He wants to protest sitting on my phone, yeah. Only because I'm using it. I think they should take the horses out of it. Sorry, I worry about them. They said that some people were throwing rocks and a few other things, and so LAPD ordered disbursement. Got a disbursement order. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Yeah, Duke, to the moon. I always tell them to send him to the moon. I always tell him one of these days, pal, zoom to the moon, dude. He doesn't believe me, though. Alright, Duke, you got to move your bigness so I can move my phone. So he's laying on my phone, by the way. You can see his bigness. There he goes. Up, he just left this. He's like, screw that lady. She's ignoring me. You're not going under the bed getting in trouble. No, ma'am. No, sir. Nope. Oh, look at you. Oh, he's really having an attitude. Poodle cat. Don't you get into something on purpose. Here, I got you a toy. Let me get the cat his toy. Hold up 1 second, peeps. There. Okay, I don't know if you've seen it, but I gave him his toy. He's really having an attitude. What? What's the matter, Dickety Doo? He's having a protest with me. Yeah, he's gonna get a protest. He's gonna get a protest, alright. Yeah, this is LA. Hey, Lady K. Good to see you. Yeah, this is LA. They're under a disbursement order right now by LAPD. And they're shooting off lots of canisters. What's the matter, Dookie Doo? Okay, Dookie just left us. He went out to eat. Like he needs it. I was watching you earlier, Lady K. Tampa started to get a little hairy there for a minute. Just a little bit ago. Yeah. Up. They're locked and loaded, ready to shoot the canisters. There they go. They're going to disperse the crowd even more. I'd be scared of the heat, frankly. Yeah, that's why we're not at poolside, because it's just too humid and I can't breathe out there. So my allergies are bad, so my breathing's even worse. Yeah, Jay's fine. It wasn't where she lives. Yeah. I mean, it got like hairy, like yelling, but I left the guy that was doing it because he went off the rails. So um, I haven't heard anything else. We'll check back though. Listen to them canisters going off behind them. Y'all been out there for days. It's okay if you disperse. Firing a hell of a lot of canisters. I know that. Yeah, I'd be leaving. I'd be go ahead and dispersing. I wouldn't want to be trying to. I couldn't breathe that stuff, and it would. Mm-mm. Between my asthma and my COPD, and I'm having an exhalation again. Nope, I couldn't handle it. Not even with a mask on. I couldn't do the mask. I'd be going. Yep. I mean, just move down. It's that simple. They shouldn't have to use this to get you to disperse and move down. That is what it is. I can't fault law enforcement. They're doing their job. I can't fault a lot of the protesters because most of them are peaceful. You just got your your few that are, want to stir things up, and it's being handled the best way they can handle it. We're talking thousands of people, you know. Lots of damage that was done. Now, see, they see that they're shooting the, the tear gas for them to disperse, to keep on moving. But yet they're going to stand there. That's just, I don't know. I've been shot at by a real gun during a march. Today was very nervous for me. Oh, I bet. Wow. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just disperse. Move on down the road. You know? You can't fault law enforcement for doing their jobs. Oh boy, I don't like that. Now, why are you bringing your motorcycle up in there into a crowd of people? That's dangerous. There's a lot of people there, and you got hosed, yeah. Get all them canisters. Wow. Yeah, they're gonna be moving the crowd down even more. They're bringing the vehicles up. The heck's that dude got on his nose? Okay, they're telling you to move on. You see them coming. You hear what they're saying. The sheriff's office is going to take the lead on this one. You know, it's crazy with traffic in LA to begin with. Can you imagine the nightmare it's been the last 8 days with having all those roads closed down and stuff? Ugh. It's definitely a female. I think they're getting ready to make a move here. Now, how are those people on the other side? There goes some more tear gas of those barricades. Here we go. They have a whole city to protect, not just you. There we go. Told you they were going to start advancing. Look, he won't move. Huh? He wouldn't move. Why not just move? Now look. Wow, it's so smoky. That's crazy. Oh, here comes the motorcycle. Now that could be dangerous. Somebody could get hurt. More tear gas.
Peaceful protest! 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 Peaceful protest!
Then listen to law enforcement. Oh, they're telling them to disperse. I think I'd want the crowds away from City Hall too. They're gonna get ready to do another push. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, so just disperse. Wow, that's really bad lighting. There we go. Uh, if you're coming in, please hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. If you're not subbed up, sub on up. Out of control bounty hunting, if you ask me. In my opinion, this gets any worse, it's going to be anarchy. Where's Dog the bounty hunter? Jeez, don't throw it. I'd be hacking into that. I'd be hacking in that smoke. Oh yeah, I couldn't move. Exactly, just move. I mean, I don't. You know, we don't. You don't have to make it what it's not. We're getting ready to do a push. Nothing more to see. It's all they're showing right now. Yeah. I don't want to go anywhere else because I'm just glad they got the horses out of there. Yeah. I hope they did. I don't want to go to another station because I think this one's gonna. Here they go. Oh, they're telling him this. Sorry, I had to move. They're trying to get him. I mean, they're telling him. But I think the crowds are going to meet together, and there's some rambunctious ones in there. That might not be a good thing. Really, just disperse.
The following route is of dispersal is available. Um, South on Spring Street. You must disperse immediately.
Cats were out of control.
So it
Ah,
is a
the cats were. Oh no, sounds like my Duke. He got so mad at me he left. He bitched me out and then left. And, uh,
You got no integrity. I'm twice your age and you're gonna try to fight me with that shit. Just 'cause I'm standing with you.
he knocked over a table and two lamps. Oh my goodness. You got us, Sir Duke? He'll do it when he's mad at me. He'll jump right up and knock something over. He's, he thinks he's royalty because I call him Sir Duke.
Peaceful protest!
Why are y'all sitting down? You know they want you to move.
Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest!
Alrighty then.
Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest!
And
Peaceful protest!
earlier,
Peaceful protest! 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 Peaceful protest!
peaceful protesters no more. Have they seen the news?
Peaceful protest!
Probably not because they've been out here all day. But yeah, it's.
Peaceful protest!
But
Protest!
Matt, White Boy Radio, was at the one in Fort Myers. And people couldn't answer simple questions. Oh, it was all about Trump that they weren't talking about. They were just have Trump, impeach Trump, this, Trump, that, Trump, this. But none of them could answer any of the questions on when was he, give me an example of him being racist. Give me an example of what he's doing to be impeached. They couldn't answer. Or why do you hate him? Why are you here? They couldn't answer. I mean, at least know why you're out there. They don't know why they're there. Yeah, they didn't. They couldn't answer. Guys, I'm starving. What time is it? I want a chicken. I still want that damn chicken sandwich. No, I still haven't gotten it. I've been talking about it for 2 freaking weeks. What time is it? Oh, too late to get one now. The only place open now is Mickey D's.
Peaceful
Well,
protest.
they close at 10, so yeah.
Peaceful
The
protest.
Mickey D's is the only one open after 10.
Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest.
Huh. Yeah, it is. They close it. I think KFC and Popeyes closes at 10. I wouldn't even make it over there in time. Oh yeah, I could. Uh, my daughter was there because her papa's from Brazil and she's a woman, among other things. Well, I'm glad she's okay and safe. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many more days they're going to be able to keep us up. I mean, 8 days of this, it's got to be costing LA a ton of money. Till Juneteenth? Oh my. My grandmother, who was 100% Mexican, was born in Laredo, Texas, 1934, when the border was in place. She became an American citizen the year she was born. Yes. Go eat. No, I don't want to. I'm too lazy to. I'm not going to go get a chicken sandwich. It's too late. I probably should have ate hours ago. This medicine I'm on, it messes with my appetite so badly. I get so hungry and then I'll start eating something, and after a couple bites, it's like, ugh. I have no taste. Everything tastes, ugh. But you know me, I'm addicted to them damn chicken sandwiches, and I've only wanted one for 2 weeks. I could have had one a couple times. In fact, I think I did get one right after that, and I took like 2 bites, and I couldn't eat. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just make some eggs. I mean, it's not like I can't stand to lose a few pounds. So, your ex-boyfriend is from Haiti and a citizen plus a cop here. My current is from Portugal. My dad used to say, "Are you dating the United Nations for heaven's sakes?" Now I have you want McDonald's? Yeah. Oh, they have a chicken sandwich too, don't they? Yes, they do. And even though the hubby's tired, he would get dressed and go up there for me. Which, it's only like 10 minutes away, if that. but no, okay, that's trying to move them. You want Arby's? Oh, I have an Arby's close to. Oh, I haven't had Arby's in forever. See, now you're making me hungry. It's all your fault, Freddie. Yeah, Arby's isn't that far. It's only like 10 minutes, 5, 10 minutes away. I have Burger King right up the street too. But yeah, I haven't eaten Burger King in years. The roast beast. I know what you meant. Oh, I will. I have to decide what first. I have to dread the heat tomorrow. I have to go to the grocery store and stuff. Ugh. Another depressing situation. I want to get some wings, make them in the air fryer. I make some damn good wings in that air fryer. They turn out so good. Go to all of them and get your favorites. Yeah, okay. That's not gonna happen. Manga, yeah. Use my grocery budget for the fast food like BJ does? Nah. Makes you nauseous? Yeah, it can. It can. Let your doctor know that that is a side effect that you're having. Because there's things that they can do, to ease that up.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
They're not
This is a peaceful protest!
then dispersed like you're being directed to. Freddie, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Just started it last week. That's for food. Oh, thank you, Freddie. You didn't have to do that. That's sweet of you. Eat like the Hudson. Remember, for 11 months, almost a year. Yahoo! You've been a misfit a long time. I love your picture. You're gorgeous, schedule. No, what did I do? Oh, I didn't mean to unmod you. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I fixed it. No, I didn't. Why isn't it? Add. I don't know. Type in the chat so I can see if you're still blue. You should be. Freddie, you need to be blue. Why is it not letting me add anybody? That's weird. It won't let me add anybody on here. That's weird. Oh. Oh, it goes up there. Okay. Alright, let me... Wait a minute. Casual art. All you have to do is tap the screen. Oh my gosh. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry. Okay, people just disperse and there wouldn't be no problems. I don't know. I'm just one of them people that if they say leave, disperse, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Um, I'd rather do that than anything going wrong, you know. Yeah, me too. It's been 8 days? And there's a protest scheduled for tomorrow, from what I understand. And I think, Father's Day, which I screwed up on, I thought was next weekend. I'd be gone like the wind. Yep, I'm gonna leave. Law enforcement asked me to leave. Sayonara, bye. I'm out. Oh my gosh, they even got the fence broken. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, you deserve it, Freddie. You are such a strong supporter. You're always in here with me. Now I'm craving cream of wheat. Oh my god. Wow, they just destroyed. They ripped that fence apart. Shortcut instead of going the whole way around. Here comes law enforcement. Y'all gonna be changing that? Well, law enforcement won't be. Uh-oh. Tried to get around law enforcement. That's not gonna happen. But somebody in the city eventually will have to replace that fence. At least it's chain link. See, I think about the financial cost of all this. Although I can't support you financially, but I still support you mentally and emotionally. You sure do. And you know what? Thank you, Cole. And you don't have to. I just appreciate you just being here, being a sub, and just showing up for me. That means the world. It really does. Oh, somebody got hurt. See? I want to see nobody get hurt. I like to see people get hurt. Oh, come on now. He needs some attention here. Wonder what happened. And they're not going to, know what that guy said, so they don't beat him up. They're not going to beat him up. Oh, if his ankle was broke, he'd be crying. Trust and believe. Get that man some medical attention then. They said he was just walking and. Uh-huh. Oh, well, thank you, Coco. I appreciate that. You had appointments every day this past week? Yeah, I feel you. Oh, okay, law enforcement. Now, help this man. He's injured. Well, definitely not broken, or he wouldn't be using it at all, moving it. But, come on, the dude's injured now. sprained ankle. Yeah, it's not broke, or he wouldn't have been able to put no pressure on it at all. Hey, little Lulu. Yeah, I just can't shake it. Every time we think we've won the battle or get another observation, it happens again. I don't know. They're trying some different antibiotics. You can hear it in my chest. You can hear my wheezing. I just can't seem to shake it. And I don't venture out much anymore for that reason. That and I'm always tired. Yeah. Oh, well, Coco, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm honestly can't wait till this is over and Voices is back on panel. I miss her on panel. But I get she's doing her thing and it's working for her. She's grown. She's gained a lot and she deserves it. She's putting the time in. She deserves it. Freddie. This is from Coco. Oh, well, thank you. Freddie. You're so sweet. Uh-oh. Now we're talking about not letting cars get through traffic. That's not going to go over well. This looks like a whirly bunch. Uh-oh, I don't know. It's going to get a little hairy here when they do a push. They're going to do another push. It's going to get a little sticky. Well, we appreciate you, Cole, and we appreciate you being a misfit with us. The misfits are the best. I miss Captain Ganja. I know he's just taking a break because all the Britney stuff, which, that's great, I just miss him in chat. Had to make it, all three of us. Oh, thank you, Casual Art. Guys. Thank you. I just hope my favorite Captain comes back. And I'm trying to do other content, so that he doesn't have to do not just him, but even I needed a break from Britain. And I do like covering other people and other things too. But I hope he comes back. I miss him in chat. He's always funny. You've always been a misfit at heart. Me too. Okay, we don't need to do that. Okay, take the guy's horn. Take the freaking horn. He's trying to play a song. Take the horn. That would get on my nerves. I can't even check it because I'm on my phone. Wait. Oh, I see it. Oh, thank you, Casual Art. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna get me a chicken sandwich. Hey, Frank. And he'd go for me in a heartbeat. Oh, look at the pretty doggy. Oh, oh, don't have your doggy around that stuff. Come on now. Get your doggy out the way in case they shoot that gas. Come on. Thank you very much. I so appreciate that. Oh, just get the doggy out. No, get the doggy out of there. Just move, people. That's all they're asking you to do. They're just doing their job. Just move. They're not going to let you hurt them. They're going to defend themselves, and they got families to go home to, too. No dogs, no kids. And people had kids. Strollers and all. No, yeah. Yeah, that horn's got to go. I'd shove that horn. That would drive me bonkers. No, I'm worried about the doggy. Because they shoot off gas at dog. No. Just listen to law enforcement. It's crazy. It's a protest, not a festival. Yeah. They've asked you over and over and over again to disperse. You're not giving them an option. And they're not about to let you get behind them. I'm autistic and I'm hypersensitive to loud noise. Yeah. That horn will drive, I couldn't handle it. And that would drive me nuts. I would take that thing and break it into a million pieces. What the heck does that dude have in his hand? Is that a skateboard? What the hell is that thing? Damn, that's a nice selfie stick, dude. See, even the protesters trying to tell them, look, they just need us to keep it moving.
I promise you we'll stop nothing. They have allowed us to keep moving. Let's continue to take advantage of this opportunity and to continue protesting in LA, okay? Let's keep it moving, guys. Our voices matter, and they are allowing us to be heard. They are allowing us to be heard if we keep it peaceful. But the moment we stop is the moment they stop hearing us. And we cannot let that happen, guys. Let's keep it moving, and let's continue to be heard.
That's right, listen to her.
Let's continue to be heard, guys. Come on.
Uh-oh. We got protesters gonna fight each other. Oh! But it's not law and order when you're not obeying what the police are asking you to do. Oh, I told you this crowd's getting bad. They put the two really crowds together. People are starting to fight amongst themselves now, the protesters. My husband just looked at me like, mm-mm. No one listened to that lady, not a soul. No, instead of listening to her, they amped it up. The peace will verse the problem, children. Yep. There's some in every crowd. Thank goodness the horn stopped. I couldn't handle much more of that. I'd want to go through the screen and take that dang thing. And here we go. Tear gas is being fired. Is that dude in a Santa suit? Are you kidding me? Okay, I've seen it all. It's 100 degrees outside and you're in a frickin' Santa suit. Yeah, there he is. He's in a Santa suit. He's got to be hot. Jingle all the way. But what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey. He forgot the beard and stuff, you know. The jolly belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. See, I don't know if it was such a great idea to be putting these crowds together. I don't know. The other crowd had the Grinch. Yeah, let the cars get through. Come on. People got jobs. They got places to go. You see, this is where I'm glad they stopped that down here. They were like, nope, get the hell off the road. Nope, that's it. Nope, off the road. Gotta let traffic through. Santa suits are thick, yeah, and they're heavy. And that's hot. I mean, I don't know what the temperature is in LA, but I know it's hot here. And here goes another push. Wow. Who calls Trump a king, by the way? I never called him a king. He's not a king. Trump called himself a king? Oh boy. Sorry, but he's not a king. He's just our president. He's not a king. We don't have royal kings and queens here. He's in the wrong place for that. Yeah, I don't consider him a king. Sorry, I just don't. he's our president for the next 4 years. For the next 4 years, like it or not, he is. So instead of just always trying to fight everything, how about let's all work together to come up with the best resolutions?
Come on. Lead. Yep.
He thinks he's a king. Yeah, well, that's ridiculous. Is this a man that is really crying, I was shot without saying it? Just asking. No. So they just won't move. It's like they move a couple steps and then stop. Just go where they're telling you to go. It's that simple. You want to go to home to your family just like they want to go home to theirs. And y'all can't be blocking traffic and stuff. That's dangerous. Someone could get hit. Getting granted, our system is failing, but we need to build a new democracy. Well, there's a lot of changes that need to be made. Yeah, their legs and feet got me tired. I'd be exhausted. I couldn't handle it. Not now. Back younger, maybe, but not now. I couldn't do all that walking. I just want to get enough energy back so I can ride my bike again. Or 5 minutes and I'm crying. Yeah, I couldn't. I would be so exhausted they'd have to carry me. I mean, just walking around my house, that's when I get so frustrated. Things are taking too long. Just want back to even close to what I was and I'd be happy. Who's Jeff? Hey, Bubblicious. There was a protest about 3 miles from me. My son drove by when he got out of work. He said there was about 300 people and things were calm. I wanted to go, but I wouldn't ask. Yeah. Hey, Bubblicious. What you doing, Bubs? Your turn to come in here and bother me? Do you want to come up and lay down? There's a blankie down. You can lay down on it. You just wanted to come in here and be nosy. Now you want me to get up and let you out, right? Because he can open up the door to come in, but he can't open it to get out. I'm here. Ice cream. The kids just had some. You want to come up here? Come on, Bubblicious. Hubba bubba. Hubba bubba. My 78-pound lap dog. They didn't do anything. They're just doing their job. I had them work there for today. I hear you. Oh my gosh, I went to the grocery store the other day. I could not believe how exhausted I was. I couldn't even finish my shopping. See, I can't. Things got to change. They got to get better. I can't. Uh, how many times I had to stop and sit down? I was just that exhausted. I don't like that. I like to be able to clean my house and spend time with the kids. I miss no trampoline days for me right now. Yeah, they changed overnight, and I'm just not used to it. Nah, it's no sense complaining. All right, guys. Well, now with the new AFib, I get so tired. With little effort, once meds kick in, should help. Nursing killed my body for real, for real. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I wish the meds were doing their thing, but yeah. I'm just gonna stick with that. It's just gonna take some time for my body to recoup. And I'll make adjustments to the new norm. There goes more tear gas. I get you, casual art. I get you. I'm glad you're doing better, though, and I'm glad the meds are helping you. Yeah, they're trying to get you. Don't let the crowd get behind you. You don't want to be surrounded. And let traffic go. I mean, these people have got to let these cars go. People got talking with my cardiologist about an ablation. Oh, are you? I'm still on this. Can you believe I am still on a portable monitor? Pain in the butt. Let me know how you do, that all works out for you, casual art. Sending prayers your way for sure. Have to see if I'm even a candidate. Which reminds me, I gotta call and make appointments. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Brady. Well, all them cars had to turn around. You can hear the tear gas being shot off. I don't know where it is, but you can hear it. Moving on down. And you're going to be having road rage because people can't get through. I didn't see them. Where's the last place you had them?
I took them off when I was gonna walk Bubba, but I don't know where I sat them down.
Well, they wouldn't be
I
here.
didn't see them here when I grabbed the t-shirt, no. I'm not looking for them.
Uh-oh. Is that an Amber Alert?
Yep.
We got an Amber Alert coming through. Did it come through out there?
Did you hear about them, them
Well, at least the cars got to go through. Where'd the crowd go? Alright. Who you shooting tear gas at? There ain't nobody there. Oh, that would be awesome. Casual alert. That would be awesome. And you'll do it. I know you will. Oh, that's one that's fine. I mean, these people have been at it now. Don't you want to go home? You can only skate backwards when you was a teen. That's the hardest part. Toe stops always got you. Skating backwards is harder. That's amazing that you can do that first. Oh, you're. I haven't roller skated in a long time. I used to go all the time. I even did a summer roller derby years ago. Years ago. You did great couple skate, lots of laps. Yeah, I remember those days. We used to go to Skateland, yeah. They play a slow song for the couples to skate around. No, I talked about it before, yeah. They graffitied all the buildings and stuff. No, not the losing one. Hey, Jake Ellis. Here comes the push. Wow. More tear gas. Y'all gonna run out. Summer dance is getting ready to start up. Talking about dance. And the way my husband is now, she can take the dance class she wants. Because, you know, I gotta apply for that grant. More paperwork. I dread paperwork. My stupid printer. I spent a lot of money for that stupid printer. And I bought new ink cartridges, and it's the ones for it. And it hasn't worked right. It hasn't worked since. I don't understand why. But it's a Kodak Office Pro. I'm pissed. It's a hassle when you need to print up forms and you don't have a printer working. For some reason, it won't let me fill them out. When I download them, it won't let me fill them out. I don't know why. You blame Miss Sharon Samuel? Yeah. So, y'all's just not gonna keep moving, huh? And then you're gonna cry because, oops, I didn't mean to cover the camera. Because law enforcement is wishing you down more. Okay. He blames Seth. He woke him up, damn. Oh, I'm getting tired. It was part of physical education in your school? That would be awesome. You can tell it's starting to get dusk. Yeah, square dancing. Yep. Now the song in the mood is in your head. Line dancing. Ours was, I remember, what grade was I in? Ninth? And it was the Saturday Night Fever dances. Yeah. Night Fever, yep, Night Fever. Well, damn, now the cars are all in our view. Come on now. Oh, that one got a busted back windshield. Busted back window. That's not a good thing. I wonder if tear gas hit that car. You know how to do it, yeah. Remember all the dances with all the turns and all that was Saturday Night Fever? Two people would do it. Yeah, we used to make them up and bumping and grinding. Yeah, twerking instead. They're telling them to move back. I always heard wrong way, shorty. I want to check and see if anything's kicking off anywhere else, but every time I want to turn or look up another, this heats up again. More. I tried out for cheerleading this, and I was too athletic for that. Too athletic for a cheerleader. Oh, the lambada. Ooh. My daughter wants to take hip hop for summer dance. Hey, I said, okay, I'm going to Powder Post football. Okay, move on now, come on. They said you didn't walk like a girl, so you didn't get the part. I did drama class. I think I was in probably just about every play, unfortunately. Then I did cheerleading, and then I did flags. I just was a silk twirler. Gone girl, welcome to poolside. You've always been a member. Well, you've been a member for a minute. Hey, good to see you. You still a misfit. I like twirling flags. Silk twirl, I like that. Better than I did cheerleading. But cheerleading's a lot different now than it was back in my day. Now they actually do dance moves and stuff. In my day, we did strictly the cheers. That was it. Okay, well. I did track, art club, speech, being weightlifting. I played a lot of instruments. The cello, the flute, the violin, the clarinet. I was best at the cello and the flute, though. It's been a while since I played anything. I never. I'm probably still. I don't know. Okay, I couldn't handle the car horns. I couldn't handle the car horns. Okay, their fuses need to break. They need to blow so that the car horn shuts up. I couldn't handle it. Too much aggravation for me. Oh, somebody pull the fuse on that horn. Sir Duke is back. What do you want? No, you can't be rubbing on the on stuff. Nope, can't be scratching your chin on my tablet. Well, no. Now you want to be the co-host? Now you want to talk? Dookie doo, quit pushing my tablet. What? You wanted to be Wrinkle Nicholas? My husband used to, when he was bodybuilding, he admired her. I dare you to stay up 30 more minutes so you can be a DJ. Oh, what is she going live about? What? Well, now you want to co-host and talk when I've been trying to get you to do it for 3 hours. Now you want to mau? No, you just want attention. No, you're not clawing me. Stop. That hurts. Oh, there's people hanging out the windows up there. Do you see that? There's people hanging out the windows. Are you kidding me? Dookie doo, I know you're here. I know you're here, baby. I know you're right here. Okay, now you take a break. Dookie doo, please quit following me. Well, I hope they're not throwing anything either. That would. Yeah. Okay, I know you're. I know you're here, Dukes. Okay, now go to sleep. Go sleep. Nope, not no time. Stop calling me. Stop. Yeah, somebody's up there. He's between you and the phone. Sounds like Duke. Look, he's mad. Now he's pissed again. Oh, you'll get happy again. Uh-oh. I had a blip. Needy McGreedy. Don't look at me with them big sad eyes. Oh, well. Your son took your little sugar cat to his room so you could clean. Isn't that terrible what we have to do? Uh-oh, keeps buffering out. Uh-oh. What the heck? I'm buffering. Okay, I'm buffering, peeps. Why won't it let me? It won't even let me send a message. And I'm here cleaning my mind from this protest. Don't tell on me. I'm buffering. Sorry. Why won't it let me leave a comment? I'm buffering. Am I live yet? Am I still live? It looks like I'm buffering. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm buffering and it won't straighten out. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. So if you can hear me, thank you for hanging with me and thank you for all the super chats. You hear me? Okay. Well, then it's the video that's buffering. You're good? Okay. It's the video. That's weird. It's even doing it on my phone, so it's doing it on two different devices, so it's got to be a glitch with them. But that's alright. We need a break anyway. I'm gonna, well, it won't even let me pause it. Yeah. No buffering here. You can see the video? I can't. My video's not even playing. Yeah, it is. I might come back. You never know. Especially if Britt does a show worth coming back. Or if things kick off with this, I might come back. You never know. But yeah, I think I am going to go get something to eat. It is like, what time is it? Well, heck, it's 10:30. No wonder I'm hungry. Um, yeah. But guys, thank you so much for being so supportive while I learned all this today. And just hanging with me to do this. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you, Misfits. But you'll be seeing me. If not tonight, you'll see me tomorrow. Sometime. But until then, y'all be the best Misfits you can be. Night, everyone. And thank you again so much.